Well, good afternoon. This is Kent Blaylock with SDG Replays coming to you on this Wednesday evening, June the 28th, and just wanting to get a little Legends of Wrestling out on the airways. So I hope you will join me and I hope you will enjoy this coming event. It's just going to be a one-off match, and it's going to be between Don Muraco, the fabulous one, Don Muraco, versus Jimmy Superfly Snuka. So two very distinct, different styles, but both very popular wrestlers in the 80s. I really enjoyed Don Muraco. I liked his attitude, and who didn't like Jimmy Superfly Snuka coming off those top ropes with that big splash off the top rope. So let's see what happens between these two wrestlers as we go to the ring. Let's take a look at both men's cards. Don Muraco, let's take a look at his stats. He pins at a 3 on the advanced level, and he has the Hawaiian Hammer as his finisher. It's a +2 finisher. It has 2 reversals on level 2 defense and level 1 defense. His power is -2, where he has the advantage over Snuka, where Snuka has an advantage in the agility. His ropes is a B, turnbuckle C, ring A, and a death jump A. So Snuka will have the advantage in the ropes and the turnbuckle. Jimmy Superfly Snuka also pin at 3, and the Superfly Leap is a +3 finisher. He does have an asterisk. See, let me find it. Roll 1 die. On a roll of 6, Snuka misses the move. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense in cage matches. Snuka attempts this move from the top of the cage. It becomes +4 and misses on roll of 6. So that must be on the Superfly Leap, but I don't see the asterisk by it down here, but I guess that is applying to that. So that's how we'll apply it. On a roll of 6, that means he misses the move. So we're going to get into this match. Don Muraco against Jimmy Snuka. Rolling for control. It's a roll of 7 for Muraco. And Muraco goes on the offensive. And he drops Snuka immediately on the ropes, or attempts to, but Snuka's too quick for that as he moves out of the way and goes on the offensive. He leapfrogs and chops Don Muraco. 3. Muraco will leave the ring. He's a little frustrated with the quicker Snuka. So he goes out of the ring, but he crawls back in helplessly as Snuka will roll on level 3 offense. And he's going to roll up since Muraco is an A in his ring rating. So he's going to roll up on that roll. He does a leapfrog, chop, frog, leap, and chop once again. And Muraco is down 3, but he's going to leave the ring once again. In order to meet the referee's count, he crawls back in again. Muraco is struggling early in this match. And Snuka scoops up Don Muraco and slams him hard down to the mat. Down 3. Hurt 2. Snuka chops to the chest of Don Muraco. Hurt 2. And he picks him up. Backbreaker. Down 3. Hurt 2. Leapfrog chop once again. That move is working for Snuka as it knocks Muraco down, and Snuka goes for the pin attempt. This is their first pin attempt, and he kicks out easily, but that will be one fatigue token for Muraco as Snuka continues the onslaught. And Muraco goes out of the ring. And a roll of 12 is not good. The opponent crushes you with a spectacular move out of the ring. Roll on a count out. And he gets back in, but the opponent comes and throws you back in the ring, and Snuka rolling on level 3. And it will be the Superfly leap as Muraco is laying helplessly in center ring. +3 finisher. And with the +3, 4, 5, that's 7. And the roll is a 7. And just like that, that match is over that quickly as Superfly Snuka took real quick work of Don Muraco as he hit the Superfly leap. And 1, 2, 3, Muraco's out in center ring. That went so quickly that I think I will pick another match for us. So hang tight. We'll keep Snuka in since he done so well. And let's bring somebody from another generation. Let's bring in the Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. One second as I get that pulled back up. And we should be up and running now. There we go. Up and running. So Superfly Snuka made quick work of Don Muraco, but let's see if he has the same luck with Buddy Rogers. Buddy Rogers is a 1 on his pin and has some pretty good stats. He will have the figure 4 grapevine as his finisher. That's a +4 finisher. Again, he pins. He has a 1 rating. His ropes is an A. His turnbuckle is an A. Ropes and turnbuckle, he has advantage in the turnbuckle. Same in ropes. Snuka will be better in the ring rating and the death jump. But let's get this one rolling. Snuka on a roll. Just made handy, easy work with Don Muraco. Let's see what happens with Buddy Rogers. As Snuka goes on the offensive. The eye gouged. And it dazes Rogers. And Snuka kicks Buddy Rogers in the stomach. Hurt 2. And he will toss him into the turnbuckle. But Buddy Rogers with that A road. The opponent tries a running clothesline, but you move and he crashes into the turnbuckle. So Snuka crashes into the turnbuckle and Buddy Rogers rolls him up for the pin attempt. And he kicks out with a roll of 6, but that's 1 fatigue already. And Buddy Rogers, looking to take advantage of this early situation, hits Snuka with the atomic drop. And Snuka will leave the ring as he's reeling from the roll up. But he crawls helplessly back into the ring as Buddy Rogers rolls on level 3 offense. And he's going to roll up since Snuka has an A rating in the ring, and he'll throw him into the turnbuckle. but he reverses it. And now Rogers rolling on the turnbuckle chart. And he is crushed by a big kick from Jimmy Snuka. Snuka kicks him in the face and tosses him into the turnbuckle once again. You come off the turnbuckle with a specialty move, but also does Snuka, as they both look for running clotheslines. And Rogers up quickly from that, rolling on level 3 offense since he has a better turnbuckle rating. And he gets Snuka into a chokehold, choice H. And he will try for the death jump. It's not probably the ideal thing for him to do since Snuka's good. The opponent climbs to the top, but Snuka recovers, and a struggle is taking place. Snuka does have the better agility, so he superplexes Rogers off the top rope as he comes crashing down, and he rolls on level offenses. Rogers is reeling on the mat, and he rolls. Snuka tosses him out of the ring. And Snuka comes leaping off the top rope, coming crashing down onto Buddy Rogers, leaving him laying on the outside of the ring. And they begin the count on Buddy Rogers. And he just beats on the count of 8. W1 fatigue for Rogers as Snuka rolls on 3. And knee drop, choice H. And he will try the death jump again as he's wanting to fly high. And he hits Buddy Rogers with a flying clothesline and continues to roll on level 3 as Snuka is bringing on the onslaught. And he tosses Rogers out of the ring once again. And he comes out of the ring to continue the fight, and you grab him. Rogers grabs Snuka and smashes him into the announcer's table with a suplex onto the announcer's table, and will roll for a DQ. And he barely misses the DQ as Snuka rolls back into the ring. Rogers goes on level 3 offense, and he puts him in the figure 4 grapevine. He cranks it down on Snuka. Snuka crying out in pain. And that is it. Jimmy Snuka has submitted. He's tapping the mat, and that is it. Snuka's night has gone down in pain as Buddy Rogers takes Snuka outside the ring, suplexes him into the announcer's table, tosses him back in the ring, and then applies the figure 4 grapevine, and Snuka has to tap out, cry out in submission as the winner of our match, Buddy Rogers. So that's 2 quick matches, both with Jimmy Snuka, one with a great ending for Snuka in the beginning with a Superfly leap and taking care of Buddy Rogers really quickly. I mean, not Buddy Rogers, Don Muraco, but then in that matchup with Buddy Rogers, succumbing to a vicious attack on the outside of the ring with that suplex into the announcer's table, and then the figure 4 grapevine applied center ring as Snuka submits. Little fun action as I'm learning Legends of Wrestling, just how to call it. and have fun with it. I've also picked up the squared circle game as well, and I'm learning it and trying to figure out the best way to stream it. I think I'm taking a little from what Al Red Sox fan is doing and trying to streamline it down into an Excel format. So we'll see how that goes in the near future. But this was fun. I enjoyed it. And I hope everyone has a great evening. And God bless. Soli Deo Gloria.